Hello, this is Carson here today, and I am going to be doing another collection update video, and the cars that I got from this store is Toys R Us, so let's go ahead and check them out. So I'm going to be starting off with the first two overdue holiday cars. They are Monster Dairy Delivery and Screamliner. I'm going to open up Monster Dairy Delivery first because that one came soon, and it represents Happy New Year. I got the Skull Crusher, and I actually got it a second time. Sorry that my hand is shaking, but I tend to do that sometimes. And I heard this one got retooled, so I might do a casting changes video on this one. Alright, next up, Screamliner. This guy was in the C case, so this one was kind of an overdue one. I was going to get it on Christmas, but I just decided not to get it on Christmas because A, it was Christmas and I didn't want to get anything at that time, and it was going to be one of my advent calendar cards, but it didn't show up on time. It's got a green base, it's got a red metal body. Really cool car. I really like the snow on the sides. It looks really cool. Now, the snow looks a little lower than the snow on the other side. It's really weird. But, hey, it's Screamliner. And it rolls. It rolls pretty good. Next up, these next two cars, they're actually also in the same series. A lot of them are in the same series, surprisingly. I got the MR11 in this series, but now I have the other two, and I'm currently waiting on that Treasure Hunt Rockster that my boy Mosley showed in one of his unboxing videos. So the Sport series have the Chevy Blazer 4x4 and the Tour de Fast, or Tour de Fast, I don't know how you say it. It sounds like Tour de France, or Tour de France. I don't exactly know how you'd say it, but here's Tour de Fast. Love the wheels on this one. This one looks really good. It looks like a more, I don't know, it looks like a rally-type version of Avant-Garde. I don't have Avant-Garde with me right now. It's in the rack, but I don't want to go digging in that rack anymore, because it would just leave you guys waiting. But if you've seen the casting Avant-Garde and compared it, you probably would have seen the similarities between this car and Avant-Garde. Is basically, Avant-Garde is a little bit smaller, and it doesn't have the roof frame on it, and and the whole roof is clear, and it doesn't have the bikes on top of it. So that's not Avant-Garde, Tour de Fast, Chevy Blazer 4x4, representing football. Oh, for those of you wondering, MR11 represented soccer, and the Chevy Blazer 4x4 represents football, and the in this one, Tour de Fast represents the cycling sport. I wonder what, and Rockster represents skiing, which is really cool. Not a huge fan of the real cars, but they look good. They look really good. I usually am more into the fantasy cars than the real cars. You can judge me all you want, but that's just me. So that is Chevy Blazer. Now this one is actually not a double series version. I don't know what I meant by that, but this is just a single one. I'm not a huge fan of the creature cars, but this one actually looks really good. And even my mom was impressed with this one. The Super Stinger. I don't know what it is about the creature cars. They just never appealed to me. But this one, man, this one looks groovy. I saw Vampiro over there, but I didn't pick it up. But I'm better off with this one. This one just looks absolutely amazing. Next up is another double series. This is kind of a trend in this one. 6 of them are from the same series. 6 of the cars. So now we have the Mig Rig and XTeam. And these guys, this is not their first time being in the Super Chrome series. but I'll kind of give them a pass because they were, because they were a couple years apart from each other. This guy was a treasure hunt. I have the treasure hunt version, actually. I got it from a convention. But I have a treasure hunt of this one, and it was the same series as this one. I don't know if it was the same collector number, but it was the same, it was the same series as the other one. Pretty cool. I really like the Super Chrome cars. The Super Chromes always looked really good, but my favorite would be the glow wheels. They just look really awesome. But enough of opinions. The next one, XTeam. And this one's got a moving feature on it. And it's got a chin spoiler, so I'll pull it down. What did they... Oh, I hope they didn't change it. Oh, there we go. Couldn't get it down all the way. It changes the airflow of the car. That's why they... I noticed a lot of cars have been getting that. Like the El Viento, flash drive, voltage spike, and stuff like that. This car's release pattern's been really weird. This one started off in X Racers, then it went off to... then it went off into the Super Chromes, then it went into X Racers, and then it went into Super Chromes again, which is this release. I thought that was really weird that they would do that, but they're, like Mig Rig, they're a couple years apart, so I can kind of give credit for that. But I wonder what else the Super Chrome series would have to offer for these guys, especially for, like, future releases. I wonder what other cars are going to show up. And last but not least, this is a character car, and I want to shout out a friend of mine who I go to school with, and I think he's one of my subscribers, and his name is Andrew, and he loves Deadpool, and I got Deadpool, and I'm super happy I found this one, and I'm going to review him for Andrew tomorrow at the time of this video being recorded. It's kind of like a rally buggy. I didn't expect it to be a rally buggy, but it's really cool otherwise. I looked at the front wheels and I thought this was like a factory defect where they gave it all big wheels, but no, it's supposed to be like that. It's got the two swords in the back, and I think this one was scheduled for last year, so I could leave it here. Pretty cool car. I really like this one. So yeah, that's all of my newest collection update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And before I go, I want to give off something, that will be happening from this episode from now forward. I will be doing a main car highlight out of all the cars that I get. I will point out what my favorite car is at the end of each episode, so that way you guys can know what my opinions are and what your opinions are, so that way we can share our opinions and see what my favorite out of the batch is. So what is my favorite car out of this batch? Well, Deadpool. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in a future video. Take care.